In this video, I'll go over 10 things that will make your Quest and Quest 2 life a lot easier. Hello and welcome back to the VRCauldron, the channel that aims to bring you helpful, entertaining and original Quest and VR content. If that sounds good, then hit the subscribe button to join the great community. You can leave anytime you like.
They are mating.
Well done to Sean McEachin, who got all the clips from the last video. So you have a Quest 2 or you're thinking about getting one, just like your phone or your computer, these are complex devices that, even though you might be perfectly capable of using it, there are often little hidden things or quirks that you might not know about. So I'm not going to ramble on too much, let's get right into it. 10 Quest 2 tips and tricks. In we go. First up are the settings that might be more of interest to people who haven't bought a Quest yet, the privacy settings. If you don't want your Oculus friends knowing your Facebook username or vice versa, you can go to the privacy settings and set it up exactly how you want. You can also hide your activity and set who can see your friends list. Easy. The Facebook thing is still annoying though. Number 2 is nighttime viewing. When the lights go out, you quickly realise that the Quest 2 tracking breaks since the cameras can't see anything. Well, if you wanted to watch a movie in bed, you can enter the settings, go to device and click the button next to tracking. What this does is disable the tracking cameras and turning the Quest into a free DOF device, that's 3 degrees of freedom, like an Oculus Go. Meaning you can still look around like that, but movements left, right, up, down, in and out are no longer tracked. But if you're just lying against a pillow, then that doesn't really matter.
What are you doing? Why are you sitting there in the dark?
Let's face it, this is not the worst thing you've caught me doing.
Now, number 3, something that came out just after I released a whole video about casting, or maybe just before but I missed it, is a nifty little feature that allows you to cast directly to a browser like Edge or Chrome. Choose it in the casting menu, go to oculus.com/casting within 60 seconds. You'll need to make sure you're logged into the Facebook Oculus account, and there's your gameplay for all your friends and family to see. Just make sure they're in your bubble. Right, now for a couple of quick ones. The first one I've been doing for a while, but I didn't realise I was doing it and it was a real thing. Sometimes you get stuck in a game and you can't get out to the Oculus menu. I found that if I kept tapping this right Oculus button right there, that one, there, I'd eventually get back to the menu. Well, it turns out you actually just need to press it 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you do that, you'll go back to the menu. Sorted. The next one has been around for a while but isn't mentioned in the headset, but you can take a screenshot by holding the same right Oculus button and then pressing the trigger. You'll see a red light flash and then you'll get a notification that a picture has been taken. So Oculus trigger. Now for a handy feature that developers seem to like, if you go to the settings and to experimental, click on the double tap pass-through, and by double tapping on the side of the headset, the pass-through cameras will be activated and now you can see the outside world recreated in glorious black and white.
Hey, that's pretty good.
I personally don't use it because I keep activating it accidentally, but it is a really good feature. I just kind of wish it was a triple tap. And number 7, copying video or screenshots. So the question is, where did that picture that you took go? And how do you get screenshots and video clips onto your computer? Well, plug your headset into your computer using a USB cable, click allow access on the screen that pops up in the headset, then navigate to Quest or Quest 2 in Windows Explorer, go to internal shared storage, Oculus, video shots, and there they all are. Simply drag them to where you want them or copy and paste. Now for the final 3, we'll be moving to the outside of the Quest, and number 8 is the IPD hack. If you're finding the IPD adjustment isn't quite there but not quite bad enough to send the Quest back, then you could have a little test of the in-between IPD settings to see if that alleviates any eye strain that you might have. I've done an entire video on this, so feel free to check it out for a longer explanation. The link to that is below. But by moving the lenses in between positions 1 and 2 and in between positions 2 and 3, you can get to the middle settings, and it seems that although the measurements aren't given inside the headset, the image on the LCD panel does shift appropriately. Just beware that it's not an official supported feature, and long term no one really knows how it might affect your Quest mechanically, so use that one at your own risk. And number 9 is the often overlooked top strap. Now, if you find that your Quest is pushing down on your cheeks, or maybe it doesn't matter which IPD setting you use, the image is always blurry, it could be that the Quest is too far down your face. To fix this, make sure you have a play around with the top strap. Now this is true for any strap, not just the stock strap, but the top strap is extremely important for keeping your Quest at the right level. Too loose and the Quest falls down your face, putting pressure on your cheeks and making you look through lenses outside of the sweet spots. Another mini tip when adjusting the strap: make a pincer shape with your hand and place it over the top strap. That way when you adjust it, you can make sure the two parts of the strap are level. I've done a video on how to wear the stock strap properly too, so if that's giving you any problems, make sure you check that one out. Again, the links are below. And finally, a little follow up to my last video, the VR covers video. Some people were wondering if you can combine the silicone cover with the cloth cover to get the best of both worlds. A bit of sweat soakage on the cloth, whilst also keeping 100% of the sweat away from the Quest. Well, good news, yes you can. So that might be worth looking into, although it does mean you've got to buy two different covers to do it. Also, I tested the silicone cover with Thrill of the Fight, and I can confirm that it stayed put really well, and I did not have to reposition it once whilst I was fighting, so that is good news indeed. So that's it, my first 10 tips and tricks video for the Quest 2. I'm collecting tips and tricks all the time, and I've got a really big list of them. I just wanted to release them in blocks of 10 every now and then. Over the next few days, I'll be testing out a new strap that arrived in the post and comparing it to the Elite strap that I actually still have. We found it would be a lot easier just to send the money to buy a new strap when they're re-released. So for now, the sat on and thrown down the stairs strap is still with me. How will it compare to the new kid on the block? Find out next time. So if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, and if you want to stick around for the VR information and entertainment, then don't forget to subscribe. I've been Al, thanks for watching the VR Cauldron, take care of yourselves, and I hope to see you next time. See ya! Upside down, I can't see heaven. Am I under your protection spell? Just don't hang up the phone. They wanna send me straight to hell.